Hello everyone, back tuning into today's fourth video. So we're really pushing the content out today. Hope you've been enjoying it and finding it interesting and informative. Our fourth and final video for today is going to be Storm Watch. So we've got the chance of thunderstorms breaking out tomorrow evening, tomorrow night and into Friday as this heat wave breaks down. There's quite a lot of uncertainty about how this heat wave breaks down. It also initially there'll be thunder, but I think as we get towards the weekend, we'll probably look at more general areas of thundery rain affecting the eastern parts of the country. But as I said, there's quite a bit of uncertainty about how this how this heat wave ends. So, 3 videos so far today. The first one was having a look at some events that's coming up at the weekend. The second one, 5-day forecast, of course, as well as on Wednesday, have our 5-day look ahead, and also the regular week to 10-day video update, which focus specifically on how hot it's going to get tomorrow. It could reach 38 or 39 degrees, and we could set all-time UK maximum temperature records. So that's an interesting watch. Have a look at that when you're done with Storm Watch. Right, so let's get on with it then. We're going to start off with the facts chart. So these are the human interpretations of models by forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is the facts chart for 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, 25th of July, which could be a pretty historic day. We've got high pressure sitting to our east and low pressure is out to the west. And that's pulling up this very, very hot southerly wind. Now, as we go through the day, that's facts chart for midday. Again, we're in that very hot southerly wind. Here comes the cold front in towards Ireland and the far southwest wind. That could be the trigger for thunderstorms towards Thursday night, and will eventually introduce the cooler air behind it from off the Atlantic. The cold front does what the name implies, and it introduces colder air, or cooler air as it is at this time of the year. That's the facts chart for midnight on Friday. So midnight, Thursday to Friday. Here comes the cold front. It's straggling the central swathe of the country. There's some sort of convergence line ahead of it. That could just spark off heavy showers and thunderstorms ahead of this cold front. But the cold front is where the main thunderstorm risk is going to come from, I would have thought. And then we go through into midday on Friday, and that cold front then is moving across the country. The thundery potential with this will be easing as we go through the day on Friday, I think, for a while anyway. And then things might pep up later on in the day. That's the situation at midnight on Saturday. So this is midnight, Friday to Saturday, where everyone's sort of grinding to a halt on the eastern side of the country, and there'll be showery bursts of thundery rain running along this front. Now, I think we will lose the convective potential by Saturday, so I don't think there'll be much lightning and thunder around by Saturday, but there will be heavy showers and longer spells of rain, thundery rain, running along that front. And that front stays with us through much of the weekend, actually, in the east and the north, so it could prove to be a real nuisance down the eastern side, with pulses of rain running along it up the east coast through much of the day. So that's a broad Arctic setup. Let's have a look at a bit of detail then. This is how the GFS is looking. Again, tomorrow we've got the high pressure out to west, high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west, cold fronts edging in from off the Atlantic Ocean. We get through to the upper air temperatures. They're looking very, very hot tomorrow. 20 Celsius ice firm is pushing northwards across England and Wales. Precipitation is looking like this, with a lot of dry weather through the morning. Then showers break out initially across southern Scotland and northern England, possibly North Wales, tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Could be thunderstorms mixed in there, and then things liven up through the evening in the south and the southeast, where it's so very hot through the afternoon. Things really sparking up through the afternoon and into the evening, or late afternoon and into the evening. There is convective potential involved there, so we've got quite high levels of CAPE telling us that there is enough energy, there's enough CAPE in the atmosphere to produce lightning and thunder. That's midnight, where many central east parts of the country are at risk of thunderstorms there across central and eastern parts of England, and also heading up towards eastern Scotland too. By 3 o'clock in the morning, those storms are beginning to ease down a little bit, but they're still there in this southeastern corner, and they edge over onto the eastern side into the North Sea as we go through the afternoon. So things generally quiet down for the course of Friday. However, that's probably not the end of the rain. The upper air temperatures still look pretty warm, and we could see more rain on that waving weather front that's stuck across the east coming back in as we go through in Saturday. Again, I think we lose the potential, the convective potential, we lose the thundery potential over the weekend, but certainly the east could have more pulses of rain. This is how the high resolution arpeggiator Measure model is forecasting things for tomorrow. So we start off with a lot of dry weather through the morning. Showers breaking out across parts of Wales, maybe in some parts of the Midlands through the course of tomorrow afternoon. And then they get more widespread into the evening. These could well be thunderstorms that are trundling northwards across the country through the course of Thursday evening into early Friday. Then we keep more pulses of rain going on the eastern side through the course of Friday afternoon, bringing some rain back. GFS doesn't really show that. So you see the showery nature through the course of Friday. Again, I think the risk of lightning and thunder eases through Friday into the weekend. This looks like more general areas of thundery rain moving up from the southeast. It does keep coming actually on this eastern side of the country. So it could be quite a wet spell actually as we go from Friday and into Saturday. This is DWD icon model. So again, lots of dry weather midday tomorrow. Then the showers breaking out across parts of northern England and southwestern Scotland. And then into the evening, things don't pop off as much actually with the icon model through Thursday night. So it's a quieter night being signalled there with icon on Thursday night to Friday. But through Friday, the showery rain gets going again in the east. And again, this is thundery rain. I think this is persistent rain rather than being thunderstorms. It's a line of wet weather that does get rather stuck in the east. So the icon model doesn't really show all that much in the way of thunder just show all that much in the way of thunder on Thursday night, tomorrow night, and into Friday. This is how Euro 4 is looking. Very latest, just updated, so lots of dry weather at midday. Then the showers begin to break out through parts of the Midlands, going towards northern England through the afternoon and the evening. Then more showers developing on this eastern side of the country. Thunderstorms developing on the east side of the country through the early hours of Friday, running up that eastern coast. And there's more showers there into the parts of the southeast by the time you get through to Friday. So again, thundery potential with that initially through parts of the Midlands up to northern England, and then more showers and storms breaking out in the evening down in the southeast corner, running up the eastern side. Staying showery on the eastern side pretty much of Friday. This is the ECMWF. Again, lots of dry weather through the course of tomorrow afternoon. Then the showers get going across northern England up to Scotland. Thunderstorms getting going then. We head through into, let's go back, so we have thunderstorms moving from northern Scotland for the course of Thursday evening to Friday. Then it seems to be turning things rather drier there as we go through the course of Thursday evening. So not much popping off in the southeast actually with that until we get through to Friday to Saturday, and then we bring that area of thundery rain in to the eastern side of the country. It gets rather stuck on the east side of the country through Saturday with further pulses of rain coming through on Sunday. So there are variances within the model output, you'll notice, as we go through the course of tomorrow. This is Halam. Again, showers and storms across parts of Wales up to northern England and Scotland through the afternoon. And then some popping off in the southeast. Not all that many of them, though. And that takes us through to Friday when we've got this area of heavy rain more on the western side of the country. You see how much variance there is within the model output for this thundery radar, how this hot weather ends. And then finally we've got the WRF model, which is just updating as we're speaking, so we don't get very far with that in terms of the new update. The old update was looking like that. So again, here's those storms breaking out across northern England and Scotland. That looks pretty definite that those storms get going across northern England and Scotland tomorrow afternoon. It's down in the southeast that we're unsure how much the storms are going to pop off tomorrow evening. This shows quite a lot of thundery activity for parts of the East Midlands, South East England and into East Anglia. That shows quite a big area of thunderstorms tomorrow evening into the early hours of Friday, beginning to run up the eastern side of the country. Every Friday doesn't show much rain at all, so until we get through to the end of Friday and Saturday morning, then the rain is beginning to appear in the North Sea, just off the east coast. So there's a lot of uncertainty about this, how much thunder there's going to be tomorrow evening and into the early hours of Friday. I think what does look pretty confident in is that tomorrow afternoon into the evening, Big storms developed for possibly North Wales, Northern England and Scotland. That looks very good. High degree of confidence across the model output. It's through the East Midlands into East Anglia, South East England, or through the Midlands, East Anglia, South East England, that we are quite uncertain how much wave thunder is going to break out tomorrow evening. I suspect a lot of these charts are underplaying the thundery potential, I have to say. I think these storms will pop up quite widely in the east and the southeast tomorrow evening and into the early hours of Friday. So if you're in the east, I think storms will probably be a lot more widespread than a lot of these models are showing for tomorrow evening. And then we see more persistent areas of rain coming in from the east, or threatening to come in from the east and the southeast as we go further into Friday and into the weekend. Temperatures will be cooling down. That's the important point. How many of these storms get going is uncertain, but what is certain is that temperatures will be cooling down from that extreme heat tomorrow. We may do another storm watch tomorrow tomorrow afternoon, because I don't think this is reflecting all that well what's going to happen tomorrow evening. Could be wrong, but I think storms could well be a lot more widespread in the east and the southeast, and a lot of this model output is showing. So we shall see. Right, don't forget to check out all of the other videos that we've done today. It's been such a busy day, and that's all for now. Thanks for watching.